part of my project to update some HSTs, I need to fill the guard windows, which are no longer on the HSTs, to bring them up to date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the green putty to fill and sand down. I've started one already. That's now ready to be painted, so I'm going to go through the process that I did on this one. I am going to do something slightly differently just so I don't get as much green putty where I don't want it, and try and reduce the amount of sanding that I have to do. So I'm going to mask off the windows, just so that that's the only area that's going to get the green putty. I'm also going to put the glass back in, but I'm going to wrap the glass in foil, and then that should allow me to remove the glass and leave the green putty in place, and then whatever sticks to the window doesn't actually matter, but the windows will then fit in. As the windows are slightly raised, I could sand them down, but I think it's just easier to make sure that they fit so that the glass still clips in. So first of all, I'm going to sand down the window and remove the edge that is there. And again, I'm just going to try and sand just the area of the window. It is a very delicate line, so it doesn't actually take an awful lot of sanding to remove it. But that also means that all the other detail won't take much to remove that either. So I'm just removing the edge, just a few little strokes is enough to remove that edge. The plastic is extremely soft and does just sand away very, very easily. So as you can see, that's not taken me very long, and that's now removed the window ledge that went all the way around the existing back window. I'm using quite a fine grit sandpaper to do this as well, just because it's what I've got to hand. I don't think a rough one would put too many very deep scratches in. We want the scratches to be filled by the paint once we actually start to spray it back up into whatever livery we want it to be. So the finer the scratches, the easier that the paint is going to take. So what I now need to do is cover my housing. So as you can see, the windows pop out, and that's what we want. We want that to be as close to there as possible, and then we can refit the windows with the foil. That'll give me something to push the putty against, so the inside's going to be nice and smooth. And as you can see, the back guard's window as well is also filled, and that'll just hold everything in place. It doesn't actually matter if the green putty gets on the window because it's not going to be there anymore, but it's just to make it easier for me. So again, just doing my best to mask off the area just so that again I have as little sanding and as little wasted putty as I can. Again, the other side. I find that this putty dries quite quickly, and it's quite brittle once it does dry, so it'll chip and break very easily. So now we've just got a little bit to do here. So as you can see, we've just got our 2 holes that we're going to fill. Now to spread, I'm using an old card. This is an old library card which is no longer valid, so all I'll do is I'll just go across and spread it in the hole. So a little bit of the putty. I've got a nice firm surface on the back. So as you can see, by using the card, it just fills the hole just nicely. And again, the same on the other side. Just get just enough to fill the hole. And again, just using the card as a spatula. Take it over. That's those 2 holes now filled. So it's just the last one. The last one's a bit more tricky because of where it is. So as you can see, it's quite deep. And again, it's just a small amount. And there's a bit of detail around this one. So again, it's just use the edge of the card as a spatula and try and get it all in the hole and not lose any of the detail. So I'll now leave that dry. That'll take about 10-15 minutes to dry. As you can see, it's already going dry on the surface, but that's only the top surface. So let that dry, and once that's dry, I'll then sand it down. And I'll show you it once I've got to that stage. So it's been a little while. I've let the putty dry. So now I can take off the masking tape. As you can see, the masking tape just peels off, leaving a nice clean edge. Where I've not been able to mask it, it's a bit more rough. And I should now be able to remove the tin foil cleanly. And it's just a case of lightly sanding and making it smooth, ready for painting. careful on the back because there's a lot of detail which I don't want to lose. I just want to remove the opening where the window was. So there we are, that's how to fill the back windows, and that's it now ready for painting. I'll leave it to fully set a bit longer, probably overnight, and then I'll be able to start painting this up with whichever livery I like, which is a modern one which doesn't have the back windows.